Well, good afternoon, everyone, and happy Friday. And I hope you're all having an amazing day. So, today I am going to bring on a special guest, a very good friend of mine, and I am a part of a virtual summit speaking event that is happening at the end of September, September 28th and 29th. So, today we are going to be talking about what changes do you make to live the life you dream about and how Tracey Lee was inspired to start this amazing movement. So if you're watching the live right now, please hashtag live in the comments and please let me know where you're tuning in from. And if you're watching the replay, please hashtag replay. This will also be part of my podcast, which is Let's Break the Silence with Angeline. So you can like and subscribe to my podcast on Spotify, Google, Apple, and all the live streams. And right now we are live on my YouTube channel. So please go ahead and like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is Let's Break the Silence with Angeline. We are live on my personal Facebook page, in my private Facebook group, Domestic Violence for Healing and Empowerment. So I'm super excited to introduce Tracey. So women's empowerment coach and speaker, CEO and founder of the Get Out of Her Damn Way movement. Tracey Lee has been described as a force by her clients, and she has dedicated her life to inspiring women to clarify their vision and go after what they want. She went from decades of encouraging women in fitness to now empowering women in life. Her expertise is guiding ambitious women on their path to discovering their deepest desires and encouraging them to live with a magnetic, fresh confidence. She believes there is no fear or failure that you cannot overcome. You just have to get out of your own damn way. In her next stage of life, she aims to create a nonprofit camp that encourages women and girls to love themselves and live their truth. So without further ado, hi, Tracey.
Hey! Oh, I'm hugging you virtually right now. Like literally.
Oh, and I'm hugging you virtually right now too. Such a pleasure
Good.
to have you here, on my show today. And I know you are a force to be reckoned with.
How are you?
Oh,
We
thank you.
both are. Yeah.
We both are. That's right. And when women collaborate, amazing things happen.
So
The whole universe, abundance opens up.
yeah.
We are not in competition with each other. No, there's no reason for that. There's no reason for that.
We're locking arms together to make a
Right.
difference, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Locking arms is key. We're
It
locking
is.
arms together and making an impact. And thank you so much I'm honored to be a speaker, one of your speakers at your virtual summit in later September. Get out of your own damn way. So,
Yes.
yeah, I'm super excited. I'm just so honored. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm so excited. The Get Out of Her Damn Way movement, just going back to what you said initially about I'm a force and you're a force. We all actually are a force. And it took me until my 50s to discover my force. And not just discover it, but to refine it in a way that I can make a difference in this world. Because I was a fitness mentor and coach for 2 decades. I was a force in that role. Like I was, teaching 35, 40 women, like go hard, but I wasn't a force the way I know I'm meant to be one. And that is what I've stepped into. And the Get Out of Her Damn Way movement was really birthed from an idea that I've actually had for many, many years, Angeline. And we are not meant to do this life by ourselves.
Exactly.
We're not. We're meant to be in community. And I know we hear a lot of these things, but we don't feel it in our hearts because we have a fear of being judged. We have a fear of letting someone down. We have a fear of screwing up. We have a fear or we have a lack of worthiness. So we think it's safer to not step into a community that literally has their arms locked together to support you. And when I came up with the idea of Get Out of Her Damn Way, I wasn't sure how women would receive this idea, but I knew I was in my own freaking way. Like for most of my adult life, I was chipping away or thinking things were okay until I finally decided, no, there's a better life for me. I'm going to do whatever I need to do to figure this out. And when I created the Get Out of Her Damn Way idea, I was at a women's show. It was called the All About Women show.
Okay.
And it was at the beginning of this year. I was in February. And I went to this. I was invited to be a part of the show with another amazing woman that I collaborate and partner with all the time. And she says, come to my booth. I'll come and join me. So I set myself up and I was like, in the morning, I thought, what can I do to create an experience for women to start to just see themselves in the essence and the spirit of getting out of their damn way? So I brought this big long mirror from my daughter's room, and in lipstick, I wrote, "Look at me, world. I'm getting out of my own damn way." Do you know how many women walked up to that mirror and took pictures of themselves or looked at it and said, "Oh my gosh, I am in my own way. I've needed to hear this for a long time." And all day long, women were coming up to me. Daughters were bringing their moms to come and talk to me. Like, it was wild. And I said, okay, there's something here. So I knew something had to happen. So I started to create this idea of the Get Out of Her Damn Way movement, and it's grown and grown. And when I came back from a retreat in May, I came back. I had been on an incredible journey there with my mind and my spirituality. I came back. I did a cleanse. I didn't eat for 12 days. And during that time, the energy, the extra energy I had was just infused into the absolute certainty I was going to create a Get Out of Her Damn Way summit. And I was going to find 20 women who saw my vision, wanted to lock arms together, and lock arms from a place of not competition, absolute collaboration, absolute elevation, reaching women across communities, across cities, countries, oceans, continents. We're all holding hands. Here's the thing. We're all in this together, ladies. It doesn't matter where you are in your life right now. It doesn't matter if you are at the top of what you think is your chain of support and chain of success in business, or you are someone who is looking for a place to live. You have women that have your back. And that is what this summit is about. And I want to start raising the consciousness of women when it comes to our worth, when it comes to our voices and our abilities to ask for help and to receive. We want to be in the giving and receiving. We are women who are about giving. And guess what? We're receiving a whole bunch as well from each other and from the women who are coming to this summit, because without you, we don't even have a voice to share. We don't have a reason to share. We share because we care about you. You have your incredible gifts helping women through the challenges and the trauma that they've experienced in their lives. And I am doing the same with getting women out of their damn way who are ready to actually step into their power without any more excuses and boldly go after their dreams.
I love it. I love the vision, because there is no excuse. And, there's a lot of women out there who, unfortunately, their self-limiting beliefs, they're just having such a tough time with their self-limiting beliefs. Why is that? In other words, we just got to break down those walls. I mean, that's what I teach my women, the strategies, because they've been beaten down to the ground in my niche, which is domestic violence survivors. And I launched a new workshop this week, a new membership program that is going to help empower and heal and transform their lives and learn the strategies, because it's just mind-blowing that so many women hold themselves back. So can you give us some insight on that?
Well, the thing is, it's not mind-blowing. You know why? We've been conditioned since we were little.
That's true.
Not even realizing it. And I'm doing a chat tomorrow on change is hard, and change is hard because we basically have to be willing, first of all, to sacrifice. We have to be willing to unlearn the things that we've learned. We have to be willing to face our fears. Those are 3 really big things that we have to be willing to do. And the word will is key. And the other piece that helps us do that is mentorship, is the right environment, is the right community of women who actually have experienced it, walked to the other side, have a way to support, have a track record of actually walking in the trenches and experiencing this and seeing the results, experiencing the results. And, this summit is literally 20 women who have all walked through the trenches. So, whether it's you, Angeline, or it's another woman that they're relating to, at the end of the day, even if they can't relate to what you're bringing to the table because they haven't experienced domestic violence, I can almost guarantee you, and you could probably give me stats, that there is a woman that they know that has.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. And I talk about the ripple effect. So the ripple effect that you have on helping another woman out of domestic violence, what do you think the ripple effect is of her experiencing a change in her life? How does that affect others in her life that she cares about, or women that she comes in contact with? And they can create change, and they can create, and they can create change. Know that no matter where you are in your life, you are part of the ripple effect. When you smile at someone, you have just created a ripple.
That's true.
We need to know our internal power. And yes, we've been conditioned to think a certain way. We've been conditioned to suppress our gifts. How many women are like, oh, I don't want to outshine my friend, so I'm not going to do that. I mean, really, truly, we are in a world, I believe the world is changing, and I believe that there is an opportunity for us to finally start understanding the power of asking for support and the power of receiving it. Because when we do that, you make your life better. And by you making your life better, you make everyone else's lives better around you. And by doing that, they get to continue on and on and on and pay that forward. That is a beautiful thing. Sometimes we need to find a reason, Angeline, to actually step away and to make a change.
Exactly.
You have to have a really strong reason. And that can be really difficult if we're in it and we're experiencing all the shit, whether it's, in domestic violence, or if you're in fear of, maybe like leaving a job that you can't stand, but you got to support your kids. I mean, God, that was me for so many years of my career. Doing the grind and being like sucking my soul, and really, really being able to use our mind as the powerful tool that it is to help change our lives. Right.
Right. Exactly.
And so if you haven't registered for the summit, first of all, register, because you're going to have a group of women surrounded around you, supporting you. You will learn from every single speaker. You will learn something. It doesn't mean that, oh, well, I don't need that because that's not my situation. I want you to come into this. If you come in with a closed mind, you will experience less. If you come in with an open mind to receive it all, invest 3 days, September 27th, September 28th, and September 29th. There are replays. There are extra bonuses. Make sure you sign up and make sure you grab your bonus package. Right? Because then, we all have other things going on. If we can't, because of certain things in our lives, take that time, and I get it, then make sure you've got the replays to sit back and rewatch them.
Exactly.
Something I've learned, Angelina, in my mentorship and all the coaching I've received and the coaching that I provide women is repetition is key. Like, we only absorb like a small percentage even today, people hearing this, women hearing this, they're only going to grab a little bit. If I study something for 30 days. Like, I study every day with a group and by myself. I study material that elevates my consciousness. And I do that, and I'll read something I read 30 times and I'll get something new from it. But that's how we grow.
Exactly. You brought up a great point. This is how we grow. It's repetition. I mean, I will watch videos. Like, it was a couple of days ago, I was in the coffee shop and I was working on my laptop, and I'm listening to, something related to my niche or related to my coaching. I watch it at least 3 times and listen and take it all in. Make notes, because the second time you will pick something up. The third time you will pick something else up that you didn't pick up before. So this is important. I mean, if we want to grow, we need to put in the work.
You do. You can't get around it.
No.
And I hear women all the time, like, I don't want to do all that work. I want you, if that's where you're sitting right now, I want you to know something. There's 2 versions of you. There's the woman, the self-empowered woman that truly, truly knows she is meant for more. And not only that she knows she's meant for more, she is more. Then there's the version of you that's gotten you as far as it's gotten you today. Exactly. You have to make a decision who you want to be helping you make decisions moving forward from this exact moment on. And if you want the woman that knows she's meant for more and is more to start making those decisions, I'm telling you right now, you're going to need support to do that. Because the version of you that got you as far as you've gotten, she's the one that runs your life. She's the one that runs your life all day long, right? Just like in domestic violence, that woman was the woman who kept her there.
Exactly.
In order for her to really, truly accept that there is a better life, she has to accept that there is a better her.
Exactly.
And that is not easy to do, because it means sacrifice. It means letting go of things, even though things are so painful or uncomfortable. We are addicted to our fears. We're addicted to our limiting beliefs. We're addicted to our old stories. And an addiction is a habit. A habit is just that autopilot that runs all day long subconsciously. We want to disrupt that habit. And the only way to do that is to shock. And this summit is going to shock women.
Oh, that I can tell you, no doubt about it. And there's so many women out there who are addicted to suffering. It's just, they have so much potential within them. It's like you said, they've been conditioned. And that happened to me too. In my childhood, one of the reasons I moved away from home at 22 was at that time, because to get away from my parents. Just being totally transparent here. I love my parents dearly, but I come from a Greek family, and usually the man is dominant, and then the whole cycle happened with me in my marriage that I left because of domestic violence.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's
And look how far
everywhere. I
I've
know
gone.
it's everywhere. And here's the thing, we all have a past, okay? Like my past is dark. My past, I didn't leave intentionally. I lost. At the time, I now know I don't look at it as a loss, but both my parents passed away when I was very little. Right? My mom when I was 6, my dad when I was 17. So at 17, I had to figure out how to survive. But here's what I know. I refuse and will no longer accept. And I will be really honest, it's taken me until just this past year to truly be able to say this with confidence. I no longer play the victim. I no longer accept my past as my present.
There you
It's
go.
something that happened. It's over. And are there still wounds that I'm healing? Of course there are. I will be for the rest of my life, but I am empowering myself to heal those wounds. I'm empowering myself to ask for the help that I need. I'm empowering myself to step into the next version of me, knowing I can't do this by myself and I need help to do that. And because I finally accepted this, my life completely changed in the last 12 months in ways I couldn't possibly have known. You can't possibly know where you're going to be in 12 months unless you stay exactly where you are.
Exactly.
And there's a triangle. And I teach this and I talk about this. I did an all day event yesterday and I share this at the end of my day. I don't know how I still was able to talk because I was, you know what it's like. I was there for 12 hours almost at this event.
Right.
And I saw these women and they were chatting and they were starting to get in out of the energy of the day and into this conversation that was nothing other than negative energy. And I walked right up and I said, ladies, there's a triangle. You do not want to be in this triangle. And here's the points of this triangle: villain, victim, and hero.
There you go.
Because if you're a villain, there's a victim and a hero. If you're a hero, there's a villain and a victim. And if you're a victim or a hero or a victim, there's a villain and a hero. You do not want to be in any of those positions in your life. It will not serve you. It will not serve the other person. And I know this might make sense, but making sense isn't good enough. You have to be willing to make the changes, to be awake. And you cannot do that until you create new habits to stay awake. My words right now are awake and free. If something doesn't awaken me and awaken my consciousness or doesn't bring me freedom in my life, I don't say yes to it.
There you go. Me too. If it doesn't fall in alignment with my true purpose, forget it.
I'm so honored you're at this summit.
Thank you. And I'm honored too.
You're such a powerful woman,
Thank
you. Here's the thing. We know women need you. They know they need you. Give it a try. Dip your toe into the world of asking for support. What do you have to lose? What do you have to gain?
Exactly.
You are in control of your life. And if there's a woman in your life that can help elevate your life to seeing that you're in control of your life and you've experienced domestic violence, I know that you're the woman to help get them there, Angeline. I know you are.
Thank you. I've worked very hard, a lot of studying. That's one of the reasons why I started my podcast 4 years ago. It was based on a vision, and it was 2 months right before COVID hit.
You just feel the fire in your belly?
Yeah, I felt it all right. Wow.
So good, right?
And I still feel the fire today.
Me too. Oh, yeah.
Because so many women need our support, but there are things that are holding them back. And that's what I'm going to be talking about. Getting out of I had to get out of my own way.
Every day I do. Every day.
Too. Oh, yeah.
Every single day. I got to recommit to myself every day. I think that there's such a false vision of women who are stepping in and doing these things. It's like, oh, they must have had something I don't have. They must have had it easy. I'm going to tell you, we have all the same friggin' fears that you beautiful souls do too. We just decided to actually face the fears and say, okay, I am not letting this happen today. And we hear this, face your fears, right? But then if we don't face them, we feel inadequate. You're not inadequate. That is a mindset you're choosing to have. Start to demand yourself to feel what you want to feel. Just start there. Demand yourself to feel what you want to feel. See what happens. Just see what flips. See what you decide to say. Okay, well, that doesn't make me feel good. I'm not going to say yes to that anymore.
Right. Exactly.
Try it once and see what happens.
Exactly. Exactly. Absolutely. Absolutely.
We look at the very end and we think, oh my gosh, I'm going to get out of a home. I'm in domestic, whatever it is, or I'm going to, women I coach, they're like, I know I don't want to keep doing what I'm doing, but I don't even know what it is I want to do. Right. And finding clarity of where you want to go is not an easy feat.
That's true.
But if you can start to chunk it down into just, where do I want to be at the end of my day today? Where do I want to be at the end of my week? Where do I want to be at the end of my month? And it doesn't have to be in comparison to anybody else. Don't compare your inside to the outside of anyone else. Because when you do that, you are comparing yourself to something that is not real.
Exactly. Exactly. Absolutely. For those of you who are watching this live right now, if this is resonating with you, please hashtag resonate in the comments. We have, hi, Patricia, how are you? And look who's here, Kelly. We love you too, Kelly.
Love, love, love.
Love, there's so much
love. So much love. Woo!
And I was talking about this in my challenge, in my workshop this week, about building a community of sisterhood. We don't do life alone, ladies. We lock arms.
Locking. Yes.
Locking arms.
Yes. And it's so much more fun.
Exactly.
It's so fun. And you know what? It can be scary. Like, I remember there was women who were afraid to, they had visions, or they even had existing businesses, and they were still afraid to actually step out into this community and be like, oh my gosh, this is really happening. And I'm going to say, when I started this summit, like, I was nervous. And then when I did it, now I've had days where I'm like, I can't step out of this now. I really made this happen.
Right.
And you got to go all in, right? Kelly, I'm in. You got to go all into what you want today. And if today is all you can see, then just do today. Go all in to what you want today. And if that means I want to be all in to having this for dinner tonight, then be all in for having that for dinner. It doesn't even have to be crazy. You don't have to go change the world, right? Like, but it starts with getting in a habit of being all into your life and all into the things that you want in your life.
Exactly. And Kelly says, I'm in. We know she's all in.
Yeah. All these speakers are all in. Like, it is amazing. And the relationships that have been created that I know we're just at the beginning of something bigger. Like, I want you to know there is life after the Get Out of Her Damn Way Summit. I have big plans that are just going to continue elevating the voices of amazing, powerful women like you, Angeline.
Thank you. And I know that you have that vision, and that's amazing. We're just getting started here.
We're just getting started. Oh, yeah, baby. We are just getting started. Yeah. We're going to be going on a tour. That's what I know. There's going to be a tour.
Oh, we're going to.
The Get Out of Her Damn Way tour bus.
I love that.
Maybe Kelly will be our driver.
Oh, there you go. Kelly, you want to be our driver?
So fun. So much fun. Oh my gosh. I love it. When I work with women about getting out of their damn way, it's really understanding that you are the common denominator to everything in your life. And that, when I really started to realize that and started to say, I am 100% accountable for everything in my life. And that is really hard, especially if you've been in a situation like domestic violence. But here's the thing. If you don't accept that as your truth, then you have given your power away.
That's true. Absolutely.
If I can say from the inside that I have the power it takes to create the life I want, I have the power it takes to step out of the life I don't want, all of a sudden I've given my power back to me. Now, do I need help to hold on to that power, develop the muscles to actually really, truly walk that belief, live that belief? You certainly do. But you can ask for the help. You have a voice. You have a gift of another day. You have a body. You can ask. If sometimes the only thing you can do right now is ask for help. Everybody can ask for help.
Right, exactly. Ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help. And we have a nice woman here. Please state your name here. It says, currently sharing my story on TikTok, healing, growing, moving forward. Now, TikTok is a huge platform. That is another animal right there. But you know what? I'm on TikTok. And, I'm starting to utilize the platform a lot more now than I used to. So, and who is this? Oh, Caitlin. How are you, Caitlin? She said, hi, sweetie. How are you? I love TikTok too, Caitlin. So we'll have to follow each other.
I haven't
So,
played in that playground yet. So,
you know what? I know. I understand. I mean, like,
I have no attachment or detachment from, I'm just like, I haven't played there yet. So
yeah.
I know if I meant to, well, I have amazing people that support me at social media. So I'll call her out right now. Her name is Jenna Martin, and she has an incredible business that is called Affordable Marketing with Exploding Results. I love her. And she's one of the queens, along with all of us queens at this summit. And we need help in the stuff that we don't understand. Never let something that, as if you are a woman starting a business. Yeah, I love Jenna. Yeah,
I
Kelly,
do too. She's
if
amazing.
you like, one of the biggest things I think when I was growing my business, I don't know if you can attest to this as well, Angeline, is what we have to adopt the mindset of the woman that is living this vision that we have. Right. And when we do that, like there's times when I'll feel myself getting stuck or in my own way. And I truly, truly use the power of why am I doing what I'm doing? And if I didn't do it, how would I feel? And like when I go there, I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't even want to get out of bed. So the power of that and the power of really understanding the woman that's living this new incredible life that is who within me, that pushes me past those obstacles that come in our way when we're creating change. Doesn't mean you're an entrepreneur. I'm not talking about an entrepreneur. I'm talking about even change of leaving a relationship that isn't serving you. Like there's going to be things that are going to come in your way that could, if you're not aware and awake, and consciously know you have the power within, they're going to stop you. They're going to halt you or they're going to slow you down. So really, truly, I found Jenna. I mean, I was dealing with social media, like trauma. I mean, I was like, get me out of this. And I just decided I'm not going to accept that mindset. I'm going to accept that there's someone available to help me. And it was crazy how I met Jenna, crazy how I met Anita, Dr. Anita Jackson.
She's
and
amazing.
then all of a sudden, like, so know this. This is how the path took me to these people. I didn't know anybody. And all of a sudden, all of these things happen. I was open to receiving all the ideas that guided me to where I am today.
See, and that's amazing. Talk about a ripple effect, right?
But anyone can do that.
Right. Anyone. We all can do that. And this is Caitlin, who's in my Facebook group right now. I appreciate you and all that you do for the group. Thank you so much, Caitlin. I love and appreciate you. And I understand that sharing your story is terrifying, but it's healing.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And you know what? You sharing your stories are everything, right? Because I think we get bombarded with more information.
We do.
And sharing our stories actually allows that information to become relevant in our real world, right? And thank you, Kelly.
Thank you, Kelly. We are grateful for you too. I'm grateful for Tracey, Jenna, you, Kelly, Dr. Anita, and Jenna.
Yeah. And all the other amazing speakers. Oh my goodness.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And you're going to be on the Get Out of Her Damn Way podcast soon. That's going to be airing over the next couple of days.
Oh, good.
That's coming out. So you'll be on there as well, which is so exciting.
That's exciting.
Yeah. And then if you haven't joined yet, join, because once you get in the summit group of all the registrants, we're going to be doing some cool lives. Like we're going to be doing a view platform. We're going to be having all kinds of fun things. So like get in now. The next 26 days is going to be about building anticipation. And there could even be some fun, cool challenges and gifts to win in there. So like you want to get in now. Don't miss out on these opportunities, right? And get to see
exactly.
And you know what's beautiful too, Angeline, is your audience gets to see you in the essence of other women too, which is really powerful and beautiful.
Oh, it is. It is. Absolutely. Absolutely. I can't wait.
Amazing.
That's why I am so blessed that you put this event together for all of us women, because we have a story to share. We all have a story to share. And I know it's terrifying, because I remember for myself when I shared mine in March of 2018, there was no StreamYard, none of this. I was just holding the phone. I was shaking. I was crying. All this went to 7 million views. That means 7 million people were impacted by my story.
Yeah. Yeah.
But don't hide. My advice is share your story.
Well, you're only hiding from yourself.
There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. You're only hiding right. So please register. I have the link here to register for the summit. Okay.
Amazing. Yay.
Yay. And I will also
Get the upgrades. You have the replays. Like, trust me, get the replays, get all the bonus gifts that we're giving. Like, it's just amazing. Oh my goodness. This is transformational stuff. And you want to get into this community of powerful women. Like, you want to get in there and be open to just receiving all of it. All of it.
Exactly. Right? Exactly. Receive. That's right. Receive all of it. And when you register, okay, for those of you who are going to be, for those of you in my community who are going to be registering, you will get all the replays and you will get all those bonuses. So please go and register here. And just make sure that you put my name in, the person who referred you.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Put the name in for the woman who referred you. And yes, 100%. And your community is growing.
I know.
It's amazing.
It's exploding.
Yeah, your community is growing. It's beautiful. I love it. And the other thing is, too, you're going to connect with so many other women that you've never met before. That like aren't even in your community yet, Angeline, that are like, oh my gosh, I really believe that energy is what connects us all and divine timing. And it's going to be really special. Really
absolutely. And Caitlin said, we'll do for sure. Thank you.
Amazing. Awesome. And you know what, Caitlin, be part of the ripple effect. If you're registering, send the link to all your friends too. This is the thing. You imagine it stops with you, right? Remember that old commercial? That was what was the shampoo? It was like, and tell 2 friends and so on.
Oh, yeah. And so on and so on.
That is literally what we're talking about here, ladies. Be part of the and so on. Okay.
Right.
Don't stop there, because you have to be like, oh, I stopped the ripple effect. No way. And everyone you send it to, say, pay it forward, pay it forward, pay it forward. I have a number. 10,000 women are registering for this event. I will not back down from that number.
Oh, no.
Please be part of the 10,000 ripple effect. Okay? Buy into that. Be part of the difference. You going through your own healing can impact another just by sharing this link. That feels good.
Exactly. Talk about ripple effect. All it takes is one person.
Yeah, that's it.
Caitlin, she can share that link out with all her friends in her network. So imagine the ripple effect. There's going to be tens of thousands of people there. So
my goal is every single woman shares it with 10 of her friends.
And 10, and 10. You will do it, Caitlin. You will do it.
10. Yeah, that's it. It's amazing.
It's amazing. That's
right. And it's a free event. Like, it's free. Just wondering, like, if you want to just throw that in the mix, it is a free event.
It's a free event.
Cool. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. We are taking time from our schedule to make an impact.
Because we love it.
That's right. Because we love it. And here you go. So this is and what I will do is I will put the link in the show notes for next week. And also it will be in the comment section of this live after this live is over.
Amazing.
We always good. Oh, Caitlin goes free. LOL. I love Caitlin.
Awesome. But I want you to do this, Caitlin, and anyone you send it to. This is really important.
Oh, good.
Because you want to come into this with not the mindset of it being free. You want to come into this that you've made $1,000 investment in yourself.
There you go.
If you do that, you are going to be preparing your mind to receive and to be more present. If it's free and you treat it as free, you won't get out of it what you deserve to get out of it. You want to absolutely be coming into this. This is an investment in yourself. You are worth it. Okay? You are worth spending $10,000 on this investment.
Oh, absolutely.
100%. And you know what? This is a 10K value. I am here to tell you all. It's even bigger than that. Like, seriously, this is huge. So, are we a Tony Robbins event yet? Soon. And I will leave it at that.
There you go. We will leave it there. Right.
Yeah.
We are worth more, I feel, than a Tony Robbins event. And I'm not putting down Tony Robbins because I've invested in his mastermind, program and everything. But first of all, we have to play full out, ladies.
All in.
So pretend that you are. So just visualize yourself investing $1,000 into this event. Just visualize it, that you've invested, and you will reap the rewards, and abundance is going to open up and start to flow in your life. I know this for a fact.
I
I
believe
know
that.
this.
Go and get yourself a nice new pen, a nice new journal, like all the things. Like invest in you. This is your time. And it's going to be so inspiring, so much fun. You know, if you want to have some women together to watch this,
Wow.
right? Do that. Bring community. Don't sit by yourself. Have women over. Put it on a computer, put it on a screen, connect your computer to your TV screen, sit and watch it. Make it a day. You're going to be doing work together. You're going to be listening together. You're going to be learning together and growing together. Make this event. And here's the thing. I know there is not a women empowerment movement out there right now. I'm like, what? This is a movement.
Exactly. This is a movement. No doubt about it. This is a movement, ladies.
Amazing. Amazing. Well, this has been really fun. I'm so happy you invited me on here.
So am I. Absolutely. So, we're coming up to the close of the broadcast. So, what is a special message of inspiration that you would love to share with, my audience, everyone here, everyone,
yeah,
in the community?
Know that you're not alone. That is just a state of mind. Know that you have within you everything you need to take the first step. Just focus on the first step.
There you go.
And never look back.
And never look back is right. There you go. And where can people reach you? Actually, I have your links posted.
Yeah.
This is all your contact information. So.
Yeah. So you can find me on IG. What I would say is join the Facebook group. I do every Saturday morning. I'm jumping in and doing, a 20, 30 minute, bring your coffee, come in your robe. You can watch it right on in the group. And I'm sharing golden nuggets, all the things that have helped me step into my power and create a better life for myself. That's all I want you to do. And everybody gets to do that. So 100% join me, message me. I've got a new program that I'm launching called Unstoppable Her. And I know within my community, there's lots of women that need your help too. So this is why collaboration is our only way to make a difference in this world. We can't do it by ourselves. If we really want to move mountains and move this world, create a better place. Women are change makers. When we lock arms together, when we hold hands together, when we create the biggest circle that's ever been created in the women empowerment space together, that's the Get Out of Her Damn Way movement. And I can't wait to just be a part of it with all of you amazing women.
And I can't wait either. And Caitlin says, you ready? I'm 100% invested. I'm being completely raw, completely vulnerable. Though that cost for me is more than any dollar value. Okay, there you go.
Beautiful share. Thank you, Caitlin.
Thank you for that beautiful
amazing.
Yay! You are amazing. All of you ladies are amazing. So for everyone who's going to be watching the replay here, #replay, if you got amazing value out of this live broadcast today, please #value in the comments below. And please contact Tracey, join the Facebook group. And I will put the registration link for the Get Out of Your Own Damn Way Summit in the live after this live is over. And the link will also be in the show notes for next week.
Yay!
I want to wish you all an amazing Friday, an amazing weekend. Thank you for showing up. And you know what? I just want to say this. 90% of success is showing up.
It is.
There you go.
Showing up for yourself first.
Exactly.
For yourself first.
Exactly. #value.
Amazing.
Right back at you, Caitlin. Prayers, hugs, and love. Absolutely. Oh, and Kelly said value and love. I like that. #.
Love it. Love it. Woohoo!
All right, everyone. Awesome, everyone. You all enjoy your day and weekend. And Tracey, let's hang out in the green room for a few more minutes.
Sounds awesome. Cool.
Okay.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.